Let's work on our abs a little bit. We'll do a bridge, and then we'll take rest. For our abs today, we've got a variation of bicycles where we keep our knees bent and we do a toe touch. The toe touch bicycles. Now watch me for 1 second, please. At least watch the lower part of the body. When we do the toe touch bicycles, our knees are bent and we point our toes. It's called plantar flexion, knee flexion, and hip flexion. When we start to do the bicycles, we alternate touching the ground one after the other. So one toe touch, then the other toe touch. Here's what I'm asking you to pay attention to. Keep your knees bent. Don't do this. This is what I see a lot. Do you see how my knee is like moving away, or I should say, I beg your pardon, my calf is moving away from my thigh. Right? Now look. Right here. Just right there. You're just trying to move your femur bone. Trying to move from your hips, not necessarily your knees and your hips. Okay? So when you're doing the toe touches, try to keep your toe touches really, really close to your glutes. If you haven't yet, go ahead and bring your knees to your chest. Use your hands, hold on to your knees. As much compression as you can tolerate. So your knees are going to be as flexed as much as possible. Bring your knees up onto your chest as much as possible. Okay? So when you let go, you have to use your abs to keep your knees in place. When you let go with your hands, your knees shouldn't move away. Keep your knees kind of glued in place. Now, interlace your fingers behind your head. Inhale. Exhale. Use your abs and bring your skull and your shoulders off the ground. It's almost like you're curling up into a ball. Try to keep as much of your spine on the ground as possible. Inhale. As you exhale, right elbow to left knee, right toes touch the ground. Inhale back to center, left elbow, right knee, left toes touch the ground. And repeat that as you go, nice and easy. Trying to keep the toe touches really, really close to your glutes. Try not to let your toe touches get away from you. So what happens is you're starting to use your hamstrings, the shin bone muscles, that's called the tibialis anterior. You're using your hip flexors. You're using your abs. A lot of stuff going on here. But you're trying to stay tight. Tight, 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 tight. Just a couple more. Good. Back to center. Hold on to your knees and just lie flat on your back for a second. And just double check your hips square, spine straight, shoulders square. And now let's do a bridge. Bring one foot to the ground and the other foot to the ground. Keep your knees bent. And again, we're trying to keep our legs about hip width apart. Everything. Feet hip width apart. Leg bones hip width apart. Arms by your side, palms face down, please. Tuck your pelvis in a way that you're completely flat on the mat. No space between you and the yoga mat. Use your Kegel contractions, please. You pull your rectum and your pelvic floor up into your body. Brace yourself from your pubic bone to your collarbone. Inhale. Exhale. Push with your feet. One piece, and you come up into a half bridge. Hold here and breathe. Now once you're in that half bridge, squeeze your glutes really, really, really tight. Squeeze your glutes toward each other and press your glutes into the bony part of your pelvis. Breathe. And stay braced from your collarbone to your pubic bone. Double check, make sure your arms are pretty loose, shoulders are pretty loose. Put all that energy into your glutes, trying to press into your hips to get your hips to go higher. Not so much your tummy, not so much your ribs, but your hips. One more inhale. Exhale, lower down in one piece. Good. Now bring your knees to your chest one last time. And this is a gentle stretch for all the muscles we just toned a second ago. Glutes and low back. Knees to chest helps stretch those muscles out. We don't want the muscles too tight. We don't want the muscles too loose. Let one foot touch the ground, let the other foot touch the ground. Let one leg go straight, flat on the ground, let the other leg go straight, flat on the ground. Arms by your side, please, palms face up.